Hey, what's up, guys? We just had probably the best product stream that we've had in a while. I think the last good one that we really had was like 2 years ago. But we got this huge product stream, which I wasn't expecting. And yeah, I just want to go over it really quick. I'm really excited about all of it. Most of this video is going to be me talking about the ban list section, but we're going to worry about that when we get to it. So we'll just keep this first one very brief. Starting off, we got the DSR for set 14. It looks gorgeous. I like the character and the deck, so I mean, I don't have a lot to say on it. I think it looks good. I might pick one up. I might not, depending on, you know. We go straight into the what is it? The Vanguard Legends or whatever, Legendary Vanguards. We got Akane coming back for the Aichi Icon deck, and we got Airmo coming back for the Kai Icon. And I'm really excited, especially for Airmo because obviously I love the Kagero deck a lot. But I'm hoping these are like really good supports for the deck. I don't quite know what I want from Airmo, but I feel like the Aichi Icon really needs this like Akane to be good. Like it has to be like really solid because I feel like it's just like not that good of a deck by its like on its own. You know, like obviously you throw in Saragons, you throw in the Nebula and Disorder stuff, but there still feels something off to it. Whereas like the Kai Icon just feels like it's a powerhouse. You know, like you don't really like whatever it gets here. We're fine if this card is good or bad. Uh, because the deck's already super solid. I'll be a little upset if this card is bad because I miss Airmo, but like it's whatever. Moving on to the rest of the uh, legendary vanguards, we have these are I assume these are just generic triple rares for the festival collection set, which is really cool. Uh, I really like the art on the Dark Dragon one, and obviously I'm a big Grand Blue fan, so I will be hunting down FFRs with that, like with my life online. This is really cool though. This gives me most dimension please people don't want to hear this. This gives me hope that they'll bring back Zeal at some point because I really like that deck. And then moving on, we have these are dual nations. The really interesting thing to note about this is they're all different pairings from before. So before we had it was Dragon Empire and Dark States, Dragon Empire and Stokia, Stokia and Keter, Keter and Brantgate, and then Brantgate and Dark States. So it's really cool that they've kind of switched it up. So you can see here, this is triple dark armor, and this is Shirayuki. So this is going to be Keter and Dragon Empire. We got Stokia and Brantgate. This is, I believe, this is Lady Battler of the White Dwarf, and this is Binoculus. No, this is Monoculus. This is Monoculus Tiger. Um, for Dragon Empire and Brantgate, we have one of the arresters, and somebody please, if you know what this guy is, leave that in the. Oh wait, that might be Brutal Jack. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh, that's kind of cool. We get Jack back. It took a bit. It really took me zooming in to figure out who that was. Um, for Stokia and or not Dark Irregulars, Stokia and Dark States, we have Gwyn the Ripper and we have Ruin Shade, which is really cool. Glad to have her back. And then for Keter and Dark States, we have um, oh god, is it Covetous Succubus? I believe the stride fodder for Sharhart. And then we have a Celestial Grade 2. I don't remember any of the Celestial names, but I know that's a Celestial for a fact. So this is really cool. I'm interested to see what these do. I really hope that they are cool about it and they actually make like that you can run them in decks that have a G zone. I know they won't because they have to be a hater on G zones for some reason, but I really hope they do because it'd be cool to like throw Ruin Shade back in a Night Rose deck and stuff like that. And then set 15 is going to have the Ren Icon deck, and these arts are gorgeous, by the way. I'm really excited for this. Um, Obviously, bi- big Shadow Paladin fan. I mean, I feel like everyone in the community is kind of a big Shadow Paladin fan because it's just a really fun archetype. So I'll definitely be dipping my toes into this. And now the big portion of this video, ban list. Now there are two parts to it. We're gonna start off with the sort of choice restriction and limits parts really quick. Obviously, premium doesn't have any updates. I mean, not nothing to say there, right? So choice restrict on Virgilla, and I believe her name is Nilim, which is a grade 3 searcher. This is just so you can't get your Ulf Knights as easily, which kind of makes sense. So this card will no longer be played in Virgilla. We have Heart Lulu and the Red Overtrigger getting restricted. This just makes sense because the deck thins, or the deck is good at thinning the deck, like very consistently, and you have a rear guard that can gain a crit for the turn. You have a rear guard that can have guard restrict for both of it. It's not a healthy combination, so it's a really good thing that we're getting this sort of patched up. Um, we have for the deep lands hit, we have a choice restriction between Usurp Dragon and the Harvest Elf. One of the things that I don't know about this is because I understand this deck would be best, like the best deck, if it wasn't touched. But this deck, it feels like we just got like the deep land stuff, so it feels like a really weird to hit it early. But I'm kind of okay with it, honestly. Uh, Mostly because it means I don't have to hunt down more harvest elves for deep lands. But I think that's just kind of fine, just for like the overall health of the game. Uh, the one Minerva grade one going down to one copy. I mean, I don't think that kills the deck, but I do think that makes the deck a little more rough. And we have this grade one, which is for Rewinder and Acerlogist, Acerlagist. I don't know how to pronounce that. The grade one for it from the last festival collection is going to two copies, and so is Ulf Knights going to two copies. So really quick, because there's going to be no more choice restrictions on the next page. Um, this page alone gives me like it's a really good page. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like it doesn't get rid of like this is a unfun interaction right here, right? We're getting rid of that. Cool. But I feel like there's a world where Drag Veda should have gotten choice restricted with this card. I'm just saying, or the regular Vigilla, right? Like I feel like that just should have happened, but it didn't. I don't know how to feel about that. I guess it's not the worst thing because this is still like a really good. Everything from this stream for Vanguard was really good, so I can't complain about it. But it's one little thing I would have liked to see. Uh, but I don't know if this kills Virgilla or not. We will definitely see though. And on to this is just straight up bans, by the way. So if you guys recognize any of these cards, the especially this one, these are all sort of defensive cards in a way, right? So Defensing Roar, obviously the biggest defensive card. This is a Prison Perfect guard. This set order, and this set order are from two festival collections ago, one festival collection ago, and they're the ones that let you move rear guards to the guard circle, which is, you know, a little unfortunate. But and then we have these are cards Luard played. This grabs you back a clan unit to your hand. This one, if it's the fifth battle or more, binds itself to free perfect guard. And then there's this little guy. This little guy, I don't know why he's getting hit, because I don't think I've seen anyone put this card in their deck. If somebody has, like, I mean, that's on me for not paying attention, but I don't think I've seen anyone use this card, so I'm not sure what that implies. So this page right here, this one kind of it's good, but it scares me, right? Because what you're doing is you're taking out a lot of defense in the format. Mind you, nobody was using this card. Nobody was using this card, so we're not even talking about him. He's not in the picture. The rest of these, though, well, maybe not him, but like the rest of these kind of get used, and they are defensive aspects of the format, and it feels weird that we're like just taking him out back and putting him down. But if they do something to bring up the defensive value in the format in a maybe more healthy way, because maybe they just didn't deem these cards healthy, I would be okay with that. But if they, I don't know, because again, it's 8 hits to defensive cards, and the big thing in standard is there's not a lot of defensive power like for most decks, so it just feels very awkward, right? But if this, I can see like this card's clearly an issue. Like we don't have to talk about that. Um, Prison doesn't deserve anything good, so I'm fine with that, like that. But like, I don't know. I think this is the one that throws me off every time I look at it because I'm just like, you're not really that relevant to my knowledge. You're just taking out a lot of defensive cards overall, is my point, and I don't know how that's going to shake up things in terms of design because they already don't print a lot of defensive cards as is. Like, literally, uh, these set orders are the newest cards to have been printed, and they were printed, I think, 2 years ago or a year ago, right? They were printed at the beginning of Divines, whereas this and this were like middle of Overdress. I think this was too. But like these are just old cards, maybe they just didn't like account for something when they were designing them or whatever. This is just a lot of defensive cards going out of the format, and it does concern me because the format has a lot of power to it. But again, if this makes the format healthier, I know this part makes the format way healthier. But if this also makes it like super healthy, I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain, right? But yeah, that's it for this like little talk. Um, I think this is overall like again, this is probably the best product stream we've had in a bit. So I think there's nothing wrong with what they did. They kind of went all out, and I really liked it. I really did. So leave your comments about how you feel about the ban list. Is that any of these parts are you super like excited for? I mean, I feel like there's going to be a lot of hype around this specifically, but if there's anything that you're, really excited for, leave it down in the comments, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Peace.